to be interested in mankind, I think it's fundamental for a classical actor to be passionately curious about what the life of our species has been. If you're into living out these stories, which do come from the past. If we are to see on stage for a brief moment something from the past, a glimpse, some ancient memory, then the actors had better immerse themselves in it. Because those times from which these classics come are so far from us and the place is so different, we have to, in order to understand these works, where they come from, who they come from, what were those people like, how did they live, what did they eat, what kind of houses did they build for themselves, what was their art like. I don't think one could do these plays and be content with one's ignorance. I don't think that's possible, and yet attempt to try to do these plays with justice so that our modern generation can say howdy to the past generation, in a fair way.
I feel that the script is where it all begins, and the whole basis of this is the thinking that says the script is essential to this production. What if it isn't an outsider? What if it isn't just a piece of literature that you get a few clues from, then you do your own thing, or you have to interpret because no one's going to understand, all of that stuff. But what if it's there, and what if you set that up as your guide? It's so unfortunate to me that people are afraid of Shakespeare, that the language. I've talked to so many people, and they say, well, the language is the problem. And I think to myself, my God, the thing that separates us from beasts is language. Aren't we fortunate to have language? And here we are saying, too much for us to deal with, language. I say no. I say let's keep talking. I say let's rejoice in that gift that has been given to us, language. And if you can look at those plays with that sense, as actors, as people doing them, you bring your audience in right with you.
This kind of theater can only happen with such a public. Can only happen if a community says, go, do it. You've got our blessings, now go do it. You've got our best wishes. Do it. The theater is a great place. She's had a great history, and many, many wonderful people have given her life and entertained their generation and moved their generation with incredible plays. I love the theater. She's my life.